morning, everybody. Steve Carosi with Vegan Steve and Awakening. This is your morning drive chat. So if you saw any of my previous videos, you know that I love animals. And you know that I'm a voice for those animals. And you know that I'm trying to reach those who are ready to be reached. I won't reach everyone. Most everyone is plugged into what I've called the matrix. You've been brainwashed to think what your behavior is normal, and anyone that speaks against it, which would be this guy, is a bad guy, and we need to ridicule and make fun of him. That's okay. I've had a lifetime of that. I'm trying to reach those who are ready to wake up and ready to have their daily behaviors fall in line with a sense of morality. The topic for today is, what are we teaching our future generations? What are we teaching our children? They are the future. We are born with certain behaviors, but what I've seen firsthand is that being nurtured and being raised with care and compassion takes that to a whole new level. Little children are born with compassion in their hearts. They love animals. They want to look at them as their friends. They want to protect them. So young children who are around animals, they don't jump on the animals to want to eat the animals. They want to love those animals and treat them like family. I'm going to do something a little different in this video. I'm not going to go on a long rant right out of the gate. I'm going to put a video on for you to take a look at. Look at the world through that innocent young child's eyes when the new generation is trying to pass on killing of the innocent animals of this world. Take a look. That was pretty riveting, wasn't it? It wasn't meant as a religious teaching. I am not one to wave the religious flag. My religion is Mother Earth. My religion is a spiritual connection to this world that we live in. That's not insulting those who believe in a religion, because my belief is to include everyone, and everyone should have the same right to worship and to have spirituality at whatever level they want. My issue is that humans a lot of times attempt to use religion to support barbaric and unjust behavior. Every major religion comes down to treating others the way you would want to be treated. That is the tenets of being a good, just person. Others means the animals too. It's not just the people that look like you, because humanity has been riddled with treating others, including others of different color skin, different religious backgrounds, different ways of life. Humans have brutalized those that did not look like their own. And that is no more evident than in the connection with the animals. The video you just saw showed you, from an innocent child's perspective, their natural, compassionate reaction when they are about to see one of their loved ones harmed. You were that person one day, until the future generation, whether it be your parents, grandparents, and all those around you, convinced you the bullshit that you're supposed to love dogs and cats, you're supposed to go take pictures of dolphins, but to the other animals, fuck it, we're gonna create hell on earth. And your disconnect. You don't think of the world through those animals' eyes. The fear, the hell on earth they feel, especially when they walk down the kill line. What if that was your child in that kill line? Or your mother? Would you want someone like me to be speaking to try to wake up all those that are doing these things? And why you are doing this, you are causing this. Because when you spend your dollar, even if you think you're a good person, when you spend your dollar on a steak, a hamburger, an ice cream cone, you are contributing directly to it. You're paying for it to happen to the next animals. It's a simple supply and demand society that we live in. If you stop spending the money, that'll start to have an impact. If more people stop to spend the money on it, it will have even a greater impact. Then that will force these companies to change their ways. But instead, you want to continue the tradition of barbaric behavior, and then look in the mirror and say you're a good person. At the core, you may be a good person. When you were a child, innocent of the pollutants that were put into your head by this world, you were a good person. You have let others stray you away from your core belief of compassion and love. We are supposed to be the stewards of this world, the protectors, the ones that are supposedly the most intelligent, that can interact and build great buildings and bridges and railroads and be able to talk on a device like this. Yet, what I see is that human behavior is nothing more than destruction. Take a look at your daily behavior. Just because you kneel down next to the bed, put your head down, sweet baby Jesus, please protect me and my family. How about, sweet baby Jesus, give me the strength to see the light, to break free of the programming that I felt and seen in my life, and let me live my life to help others. That should be at least some of your prayer. Treat others the way you want to be treated. Pass on to your children and your children's children compassion, love. It's not just a bumper sticker on the back of your car to say coexist. It's funny, most of the people, I would say nearly all of the people that have the little coexist bumper sticker on the back of their car, they're not coexisting. It's bullshit. Coexisting is balancing your opinions and others' opinions. I don't care if you worship a fucking rock. I don't care. If it gives you a sense of completeness, if it helps you get through difficult times in life, if it gives you solace and it keeps you on that just right path in life, that's wonderful. I support you fully. My line is one line, and that is causing needless death and suffering for innocent beings that did nothing more wrong to humans than be born into this world that we live in. Either all sentient life matters or none does. And that includes for humans. The same measuring stick I have for the animals is the same measuring stick I have for humans. Now we'll get all kinds of ideas that, well, animals and we're the dominant species and top of the food chain. All that clickbait bullshit. It's about compassion. It's about treating others the way you want to be treated. It's about being that beacon of light to make somebody see the light. And there's no more greater moral conflict in any time in history than we are seeing now. Unfortunately, most of you have your blinders on. You don't want to see the hell on earth. So I challenge you people, on a Sunday after you get out of church, or after you get back from the park, or whatever you do on your day of rest, take your grandchildren, for those of you that have grandchildren, take your children, your young children, to the kill line at the slaughterhouse. Let them see the sights of smell the death and feel the energy that goes on in there. Most of you have no idea what that's like, and you speak from a position of ignorance. So when you make the comments, but bacon, oh, I'm going to eat a steak, it's so wonderful, bird wings, you're disconnected. You have no clue what you're talking about. Now, there are those in our society that take pleasure in causing death and suffering, i.e., the guys down at the edge of the water that are yanking the life out of the sea, i.e., the guys that like to put on big rifles and guns and go kill the animals because it's a sport. Go watch the fucking game on Sunday and stop killing the animals. Nobody's dying for your sport. And it's not a sport when the other side has no chance. If that's the case, let's put off all the weak humans that can't function in society, and let's put them out there in a field eating, and then you go up in your sniper rifle tower and take them out, because it's a sport. It's not a sport. This will trigger a lot of you. That's what I'm supposed to be doing. So you hopefully see what you're doing and hopefully make that connection. Unfortunately, many of you probably won't, and I encourage you, just block me and move on. Go live your life with blinders on and think you're a good person when you are causing death and suffering on a massive scale. For those of you that are ready to wake up, that are ready to make the connection, that saw or heard something that I said or have seen in your life that makes you second guess the bullshit you were programmed with, those are the people I'm trying to reach. If you're offended by a couple little curse words, have you noticed I'm a little passionate about the animals? If it was your family in the kill line, I would be passionate about them too, as I think you would be. Don't worry so much about the words. If you're offended by them, worry about the message. Treat others the way you want to be treated. Do not cause death and suffering simply for your greed. This has been Vegan Steven Awakening. Have a great day.